Okay, your teacher is not here today, so please finish the following graphs. If you need any help, I'm here, just ask. And we're going to go over just this line graph here, Wavering Winds. It says into the storm, which you didn't get to read the article, but we can still do the questions. You learn that hurricanes often become stronger as they move across the warm ocean. Tropical Storm Michael formed over the Caribbean Sea on October 7th, 2018. It turned into a hurricane and made landfall in Florida 3 days later. The graph below shows how the hurricane's wind speed changed from October 8th at 2 a.m. to October 11th at 2 p.m. Study the graph, then answer the questions below. Okay, so when you're doing a graph, the ones that go up and down, that's the y-axis, and the ones that go across is the x-axis. Okay, so you notice that you start at 0 here, and then it's 50 miles per hour, 60, 70, goes all the way up to 170. And it also tells you at what range, what they call, if it's a tropical storm, okay, it goes up to 74 miles per hour. Anything up to 74 miles per hour would be a tropical storm between 50 and 74. 74 and 95, they call it a Category 1. Category 2 is 96 miles per hour to 110 miles per hour. Category 3 is 111 to 129 miles per hour. Category 4 is 130 to 156 miles per hour. And a Category 5 is 156 miles per hour or higher. Okay, so then it also gives you at the bottom the times, the dates. So October 8th, I'm trying to see it, it's not moving it. Anyways, it's October 8th up to October 11th. This is at 2 p.m. So let's just look at this one so we can see it. So October 10th at 2 a.m., the wind speed was, you go across, 140 miles per hour, which is also a Category 4. On October 8th at 2 a.m., it was about 69 to 70 miles per hour. Okay? And that's how you would read that. October 11th at 2 p.m., it was at probably 52 miles per hour. It's a little bit above the line. So you have to kind of judge it that way. Okay, so it says number 1, what was Hurricane Michael's approximate wind speed on October 9th at 2 p.m.? So go back to October 9th at 2 p.m. and go straight up, and it's right here. So it's in between, right in the middle of these two. So you have 110 and 120. So I'm going to help you with this one. It would be 115 miles per hour. And the category would be Category 3 if it asked you that. Let's go back and look. Okay, so it didn't ask you that. It just asked what was the approximate wind speed, okay? I'm also going to help you with the last one because it says, why do you think Michael's winds quickly test speed after the hurricane reached Florida? Use the details in the article. Well, you don't have the article in front of you. But if it's older students, you can have them research about hurricanes, like why the speed slowed down after it hit the land. But it has to do with the heat and the moisture sources being cut off. Okay? So that could help them as well. All right, Frosty's line graph. So if you notice the y-axis, it's inches of snowfall. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. If it's in the middle, then it's the number in the middle. So it'd be a 12. If it's in between 12 and 10, it'd be 11. Okay? And it has the months on the x-axis. So you have October, November, December, January, February, March. So if they asked you which month had the most snow, this 10 inches would be the most, and that would be what, in January? And then if they asked you which one had the least amount of snow, that would be 2 inches in October. Okay, so here's the questions to answer. And here's another line graph. It says, analyze the line graph, complete the data table, and answer the questions, okay? And let's see what it says. complete the chart. So month January, it has all the months. You're going to put how many degrees Celsius it was in these months. So let's go back. Okay, so you have the months at the bottom. So if they gave you June, I think, so if May, you would say 30 degrees Celsius was the average temperature. So 30 degrees with a C next to it, okay, for May. And then make sure you answer all of these, January through June. June's already answered, and I just gave you May. And which month was the average temperature the same? So let's look at that one. I'll help you with that one. Which month was it the same? So right here, it's the same. So 15 degrees average Celsius. So it's February and March. Okay, so I'm going to let you do that. And then you have the baseball bar graph, number of runs, y-axis, and then the names of the players, and it's the x-axis, okay? Okay, so we'll help you with one or two of them. Number one, how many runs did Sarah have? So let's go back. Sarah had, she's right here, so she is in the middle of these two numbers. So you can't say 6 and you can't say 8. It has to be 7. Okay, so be careful when you're answering these. Okay, how about we help you with one more? Number 2, how many runs did the player with the most runs have? Let's look. Who had the most runs? Well, we're going to have to wait a second. It's 12 runs. I can't see the name on there. Tracy. Tracy had the most runs. Okay? If you like my channel, please subscribe.